Yo, what's up guys? It is I, Deltre, and we are back with some more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Last time, we just got our feet wet with this game really, had a battle with a few bandits and whatnot, and made our way over to the Gregor Mach Monastery, where we will be serving the role of professor for a house of our choice. In this case, the Blue Lions. I'm not 100% on that choice, I have to be 100% honest. I'm just really curious what the deal with Dimitri is right now. It definitely seems like there's a lot more to him than you would gather at a glance, but I'm really hoping it's something extremely wild, you know what I mean? I hope it's not just some kind of cop-out or like, I really don't know. That's kind of the fun thing about games like this, right? You can just kind of let your imagination run wild with it because you don't really know what to expect. And that's sort of where I am with this game right now. I'm going a million miles a minute inside my head. I don't really know what to expect, but as far as first impressions go, this game seems to be very, very strong overall, honestly. I can hardly put it down. Let me just put it that way. I think doing this as a Let's Play is going to be one of the worst decisions of my life because, honestly, if it were up to me, guys, I'd probably crack this boy out in about a week, but that's not going to happen here, definitely not. Certainly not with that behemoth of a first part, and I'm sure some of you guys really enjoyed that, but I gotta be honest, I wouldn't expect that in the future. I would predict more standard length parts from what you would expect from this channel, right? About an hour, hour and a half tops. I do know for a fact that this is just not a 20-minute a day sort of game. I can tell you that much for sure. Especially if it's drawing as much from the Persona series as what it seems to be. I'm not the most familiar with those games, but playing those 20 minutes at a time, oh no thank you. No, thank you. You never get anything done. Now, normally I would start by talking about some of the comments that you guys left, but I gotta be honest, the last part literally just went up. I couldn't wait any longer than that. I'm sorry. I guess we'll double up on that next time. We can do comments from the first part and the second part. Oh, Jesus Christ. My answer is right here. Sole survivor of the tragedy of Dusker. Well, that would probably be why he seems so, I don't know if I want to say distant, but he certainly seems like he's a little bit more reserved than he would let on, at least when it comes to himself, and I'm guessing that this tragedy is probably why. So yeah, I guess that answered my question pretty well. Seems like he's definitely had a rough past. Doesn't seem like he wants to talk about it too much. I did look at some of these menus in the meantime just because, honestly, I wanted to keep playing, but I didn't want to do something that would actually impact the playthrough. So I was looking through these supports, right? I noticed that Geralt is actually not supportable. So good old Death Flag Dad, I guess. Oh, man. But Seteth and Rhea both are supportable, and I can even S-support Rhea, so like, I guess I'm way off base with these guys. I don't know. Let's go to the calendar, though, and I can explore. I mean, this is all I can really do today. So, this is my room. Yeah, it is the Fire Emblem theme for the bells. That is awesome. What a funny little touch. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. It's probably that Sothis, man. Yeah, I got my own little space. A bulletin board. Ooh. Oh, and it displays... Oh, that's legit. It displays little quests that you can do. Greetings all, please assist me by catching a delicate fish for the Saint Sethlian celebration. I'd like some help growing vegetables. Or, the food in the dining hall is pretty appetizing. Is anybody interested in sharing a meal? Ladies prefer Sylvain. Oh, these are posted by other students and whatnot. Although this one is Flame, so not necessarily a student as far as I know, but this is cool. If it's at the dining hall to unlock the ability to fast travel there. Oh, so I'm guessing more of the school definitely opened up. I don't remember seeing a dorm, that's for sure. But all I have to do, I guess, is speak with Dimitri. Seteth. These are the students' quarters. I thought, you know, forget it. Talk to me, dude.
Quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety.
I see, so it's not like a Final Fantasy Tactics sort of situation where nobles are just king. But it's not exactly equal
Speaking
either.
of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Does that count dating the students, or like... I don't know, because I saw that you can S-support some of these guys. I don't know if that necessarily means the same thing in this game, but... Who dat?
I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
Oh, I thought there was gonna be like a dialogue tree or something like that, but it is cool how even just generic NPCs will have voice lines like that. That's so cool.
Listen to this.
That's Yuritsa.
Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead.
Well, I am the greatest, so...
I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though.
Boy, not a chance,
You really
yeah.
think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
Not a likely story, man. I am the Avatar, after all. I do like how it actually shows you as you progress through these supports like that, though. It seems like we are building supports with a lot of these characters. And something I noticed in editing when I went back is that we actually lost supports with Sothis for messing around with her. She seemed kind of mad about that in hindsight, so yeah, it makes sense that she might not be too keen on us.
I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Dude, what's your deal, man? Nobody seems to really like Beelan. And for as much as you're talking about not liking friendship, are you on here? Oh, he's actually not. All right, I'll buy it. Oh my god, I feel like there's so much optional crap that you could just so easily miss. Do I even have to talk to any of these students like I have been? So what happens if I talk to these guys?
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you.
Are they gonna be super mad because I'm not teaching them?
Joking, of course.
Oh, of course he was joking. Obviously, couldn't you tell by his inflection? Jesus.
I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
Ooh, awfully confident there, Edelgard. What were your stats again? Not that high. Pretty sure she couldn't hit the broadside of a bard. I'm not gonna talk to Dimitri just yet, because I don't want it to, like, progress the story.
Okay.
Basically. There's Claude and Hilda.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses.
Yep, sorry about not picking you, man. I still think Claude is probably my favorite of all the house leaders, I have to be honest. But...
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What
no
do you
can do, kid. Sorry about that.
Oh, Professor, have you adjusted to life at the academy yet? Me, I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
Well, she certainly seems a lot nicer than Sarah, if nothing else. But God, I cannot shake the resemblance, dude. Oh, there's Leone. Leone! Oh. Another cutscene. Yeah, I really like these. I like those sweeping shots of the area. I don't know why. I always kind of like those in video games, though. Helps you get a good idea of what's what, or at least I think so. More cats, of course, naturally. So I see up there is the second floor. That's where all the nobles are. This is where all the commoners are. Gotcha, gotcha.
Hey. I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to.
How come he's never mentioned this girl? Or I guess he probably has, right? Off screen.
It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
Seems like a lot of these guys are awfully competitive, man.
I was just heading back to my room, but...
She's just gone. Amazing. Talk to me. I can hear you in there.
I'd like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Sylvain, the ladies' man. Didn't you have a quest, bud?
Hey, Professor. If you got spare time, wanna join me for a trip into town? We could try to pick up beautiful girls. Or not. I'm kidding. Don't look at me like
He
that.
really is just saying, huh? No, I'm down.
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
If I have to eat in that building dining hall, I'd prefer to invite a cute girl to dine with. Beforehand, I'll find out her favorite food so I can order them. She's happy, I'm happy. I haven't missed a move. Pretty great, huh? Okay, bud, so are we gonna get this guy laid? Is that what we're doing? Try sharing a meal with others in the dining hall. You can even treat someone to their favorite meal. Talk to the dining staff for details. Okay, let's do it. Share a bite. So hopefully I can do all of these, because I don't know, I'm just kind of a completionist like that. I'm probably not going to show literally everything, like walking from place to place or whatever, but like, I don't know, I like to take my time in these kind of games. Maybe it's just me. I'm nervous about the mock battle. Yeah, you should be. It's Beelith you're talking to. Where it is? Oh, this is the dining hall, I take it. Yeah, of course Raphael would be here. It's you, he says.
I'm busy. Do you want
Just
something?
trying to talk, man. I was hoping to spar with you, nothing in particular. I'll bet I get points for this, right?
I can't
Yup.
right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to
Awfully
meeting.
confident in this Felix guy, but wasn't his skill super crazy, like 5 extra damage or something? So yeah, he's probably really good.
Here at the monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people. I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too. As forever, I will do my best trying.
See, it would be really disappointing to me if you couldn't, like, if you don't get to interact with the other houses based on the route you pick. I'll say that, because a lot of these guys seem really charming.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
All right, let's help out Sylvain. Today's special? Look, oh, so there's like... Oh, is it gonna be like... Is it gonna be like Fates or Berwick Saga where you like... Hold on, let me get to the bottom of this. And I can share a meal with any of these. And of course it's all the girls, why would it not be? I see, so there's the special, but then you can order whatever you want as well. Oh, and it even tells you who likes what. Thank God. That was one thing about Berwick Saga that was just like so trial and error, man. You had to try basically every item on the menu in order to figure out who liked what, and then you had to remember it because it wasn't accessible at will like this. It was randomized from what I could tell. But this, it seems like you could just do anything, anytime. So that's cool. Is there any food that the dude doesn't like? Not a very picky guy, I guess. Yeah, he's on every single one until we get way down here. If anything, I would have thought Raphael would just eat whatever. Seems like he's the Effie. Nobody likes small fish skewers. It's the worst food I've ever tasted. Nobody at all, really. Okay, fine. Let's get your boy Sylvain some action here. Now, who are we going to pair with Sylvain? Not Mercedes. Definitely not. Let's go with Ingrid. Oh, I can pick more? It's like the second person I'd like to share a meal with. Ooh. Ingrid and Petra, come on down.
I think it's wonderful to be able to eat a nice meal every day.
The food of Fonlin has great strangeness.
Oh, she didn't like it. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. The game even outright said. What am I doing? How could I not put 2 and 2 together on that? I guarantee that the happy face meant, oh, this person likes this food. Ingrid's motivation went up, and then I just screwed up with Petra horribly. Oh, no. Oh, you get...
Nice. I knew
What?
I could count on you.
That leveled up my professor level, whatever that means. Huh, so you're getting right to it. I'm impressed to find someone who's more proactive than I am. Nice going, Professor. All right, then. Next time will be my turn. Yeah, like you're half the player I am. I'm the Avatar. Try sharing a meal with others. Yeah, and then we got all of that stuff, too. Cool. Oh, they brought Renown back as well. Ooh. Does it do anything, or, like, is it just one of those things? Like, I remember... I think they had something like that in Echoes. Maybe it was just straight up the Renown system, but it didn't really do anything. I don't really know what it would do, but...
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
Okay, so she's not. She's just here, but why? That's a shame. Where can I visit you then? Oh, man, I got the moves!
My brother would not be pleased if he heard you saying such
Screw
things.
that chump!
The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have.
Well, give me your quest then.
Might you help me with a favor?
There's a ceremony related to Saint Setlian that requires a rare fish. Would you mind helping me obtain some, Professor? You can fish by speaking with the fish keeper at the fishing spot. There's fishing? Catch a fish for the ceremony and bring it to Flane. Head up to the fishing pond with the bait she gave you and speak with the fish keeper to try out fishing. Okay. Oh, God. Is this going to be one of those games where you could literally spend hours not playing the game? And I also noticed that, at the very least, nothing bad happened with Petra, so maybe the food doesn't do as much as you might think. But Ingrid's motivation or whatever shot way up. So does that mean she'll be better in the next fight, I take it? Or, like, somehow her stats are improved, maybe? I really don't know. I have no idea what's going on with most of this. Alright, fish keeper. Okay, to begin fishing, you select your bait. Wait until you see the silhouette of the fish you want to catch and then press the A button to hook it. Don't wait too long, though, or the fish will escape with the bait. Press the A button when the circles overlap to reduce the stamina of the hooked fish. Once the stamina is depleted, you will have successfully caught the fish. If your line breaks, the fish will escape. Durability of the fishing line increases with professor levels somehow. Okay? Repeated excellent timing will create combos that reduce the fish's stamina quickly. If you land excellent timing at all opportunities, you will net a more valuable fish than usual. I think I got that. Ah, so relaxing. Oh, we got a big one. Excellent. Good. All right, there's lag. Lag. The small fish is common to all regions of Foldland. Ah! It is somehow connected to St. Stethlean. Oh, okay, so that's what we needed then. I really only got 10 points for that. I don't even know what the professor level would do necessarily. Doesn't seem like I've really taught much of anything just yet. Lindhart. Oh, screw Lindhart, man. That guy was a jerk. What else we got? Oh, doggos too? Dogs and cats living together. This is crazy. This truly is the ultimate Fire Emblem experience.
The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house. This is one exceptional year, that's for sure. If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. If anything were to happen to those
That
kids,
is a lot of pressure, I have to be honest.
Well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation of the Church of Seros, which we've spent almost a millennium establishing.
You can't go past your... Man! It seems like a lot of this is unlocking, though. Like, how much is that? Yeah, that's like half the school right there. I wonder if this is the only hub world, or if there's multiple, or... Oh, man.
No.
There's that kid again.
See, I'm a little busy.
You're always busy.
I really can't right now. I got a lot of things to do. Work and stuff like that. Why don't you look at the flowers in the greenhouse instead? They're pretty.
Didn't he say he was working for Rhea or something like that? I don't know. I'd have to go back and look, but I think that's what he said. Doing exactly what, though? He's just kind of staring out here into space. Like, there's not even a nice view. Ah, yeah, this sure is a great wall. I'm doing about as much work as he is.
Anyway.
Oh, it's Ash.
Did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed.
Never had much interest in plants. You seem well informed on the subject. Yeah, he really does.
My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines.
Oh, so he's like an apothecary.
You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Okay. Seems like a chill dude. Oh, how did I do that? Oh, man. I'm still not 100% on the controls, I'll be honest. Oh. Oh, see, and this is what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm doing. Is there like a first-person mode? No, but there's a Resident Evil cam. Okay. Let's walk around like this. Gardening is not yet but unlocked. Oh, I probably have to... Yeah, where's Raphael? He was back at the... Or was it Raphael? Or was it Dedu? One of the huge guys wanted help gardening. Alright, fine. What do you have to say, Lindhart?
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
No, I'm feeling sleepy too. That's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's be boring. Be the straight edge, no fun kind of teacher. He probably would have responded better if I would have been sleepy as well somehow, but whatever, man. I don't really like Lindhart. He kind of pissed me off. I won't lie. Oh, Marianne, didn't see you there.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
And if anybody should be tired, it should be this girl. See, did you hear that? She almost fell asleep on me on the spot. Flane, where'd you go? Oh, over here. Gotcha.
You have helped me so much.
I'm certain that Saint Sethlyan would be most satisfied by this fish. I thought it was just a common fish, but I get way better fish as a reward. Hell yeah. An Albanian herring, a Caledonian gar, an insect larva. Good. Just what I needed. Yeah, more renown. Oh, here he is. Hello, one of the first guys.
His
Just
Highness
tiptoe
has
around
said that
Dimitri.
he trusts you, and I have no cause for doubt. But if you mistreat him in any way, I will.
Yeah, not really trying to fight this guy, I'll be honest.
I have a request.
There's a dish I would like to make, but I need more of a certain vegetable to do so. I was planning to grow it from seeds in the greenhouse, but if you'd like to help, grow plants in the greenhouse. Grow plants in the greenhouse, take deduced seeds, and ask the greenhouse keeper to grow and harvest crops. Okay, let's do it. Oh my god, this is so cool. This is one of those pointless things that is just awesome, dude. I mean, I guess they have to kill the time somehow, right? They would have interest in hobbies like this. Really can't say I ever expected to see this kind of thing in a Fire Emblem game, though. I would definitely say that much. Let's do some gardening. By gardening, you can harvest all kinds of crops. Flowers, for instance, make for great gifts. Some people might even decorate their rooms with the flowers you give them. Use the plant command to decide which seeds to use. More seeds mean a bigger harvest, while more compatible seeds will lead to higher quality. Okay. Use the cultivate command to pay for the greenhouse keeper to look after your crops. The more you spend, the better your harvest will be. Makes sense. Your crop will be ready 1 week after you plant your seeds. Use the harvest command to gather what you've grown. And I assume that this kind of thing could be used in the mess hall, maybe? Or... I don't know, but let's plant these seeds. After selecting an amount using the directional buttons, press the A button to hand the seeds to the greenhouse keeper. Makes sense? Okay, let's do it. Let's plant the new seed. Phrasing. You offer the seeds to the greenhouse keeper. Check back when you next explore the monastery on a free day. Which was supposed to be like every Sunday, I do believe. I can infuse this magical plant. Infuse it with magic. It costs me nothing. Sure, let's infuse our crops with magic. What? No animation or anything. I really want to know what we're doing when we infuse our crops with what does that mean? Make them magically grow faster, I guess. You have my gratitude. The greenhouse is an invaluable resource. If we cultivate more plants, I'm sure we'll be able to cook a larger variety of meals. Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense, actually. And from that, we get way more seeds and some tomatoes. Cool. And more renown. We seem to be stacking that up real quick. What else can I do? Besides talk to Dimitri. The one thing that I have to do. Oh, what? This really is just straight up Harry Potter. Hedwig, come back! Oh, this is like a new area. Okay, so now where are we? It's kind of weird moving around from that angle.
Listen. What?
You told me to listen. What do you have to say? Nothing, apparently. Okay, so that's the other side of the mess hall. So it's over here. Oh, there's a garden. Ooh. The Amiibo Gazebo. I don't have any Amiibo. But I guess maybe you could get other characters this way, or rewards of some kind. But I don't have any of that stuff, so not gonna happen for this playthrough, that's for sure. Who's over here? I've just kind of pieced together that the game kind of keeps track of who you've already talked to. So this guy.
Professor, nothing to report.
You know, the more I listen to it...
By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it?
Is this Alm?
It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
Did they get Kyle McCarley to be this random gatekeeper guy? Because that's what it sounds like, now that I think about it. I know last time I said Yuri Lowenthal, but they sound kind of similar, or they certainly can. They're within a similar range to one another. Maybe that's who this is. That would be kind of weird, though, because he was the main guy in the last game. So for him to just be guard number 74 or whatever, that's kind of weird. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff.
Hey.
I'm glad it keeps track of all of this, though, because there's no way I could do it by myself. Not a chance. Ignatz.
Hi, this is the Golden Deer House. You're in charge of a different class, right? Too bad we won't see more of each other. I'm happy to learn from you if the opportunity comes up.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying, though. I wish I could just recruit all of these guys.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor?
I do not.
Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
It actually does. I hope he's not just saying that. I hope I literally can get as much backstory on this game as I want. I know exposition and crap isn't going to be interesting to everybody, but for me, it definitely is. It makes the world feel more alive, I think.
It's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house.
Is she? I didn't even notice that.
I knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
Oh. Little bit of hostility there, Dorothea. I'm definitely going to recruit her if I can. I'll say that. She's definitely going to be the dancer.
Before I came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the Kingdom Capital.
I can't see Mercedes being anything other than the most pleasant individual of all time. This is like Silk level amazing.
That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette.
Come on!
Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too.
She's just the nicest person.
But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lugh, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends.
Interesting.
The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
Honestly, I'm about to go try right now, probably. Because it was closed last time, so maybe it's opened up now. Seems like the classrooms are empty. Yeah, it is the day off, though, right? So, yeah. Why would you be here?
Do you know the provenance of our class name?
I mean, I guess Ignatz, right? Of course he would be in class on a day off, but Ferdinand, I thought, would have better things to do.
The eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms. And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, black eagles.
Makes sense to me. Well, that was probably the most boring of the three, to say the least. Oh, did I just actually waste my whole day? I think I might have. It's getting kind of dark. Can you do that? Is this in real time and I didn't even... Oh, crap. It is, isn't it? There's a sauna here as well. Oh, well, let me go there right now. I'm feeling kind of stressed. Nope, can't go in. Okay. If this is in real time, then that... Like, no lie, that actually did make this a whole lot more stressful, not gonna lie. I thought this was gonna be Persona E, where the day doesn't progress until you actually do something. But it was definitely lighter a few seconds ago, right? It looks like the sun is going down. Is that a thing? Lysithea.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet?
I was actually just about to go do that.
It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there.
You like reading? You ought to get some rest. You like reading?
In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Yeah, see that? We're getting all these supports. That's cool. I like that you can just talk to these people out on the world map like that. Well, I say world map. I like how you can talk to them in the overworld like this, though. It adds another layer to it, you know? It's not all just packed into 4 conversations or whatever. You can learn a lot about these characters this way, I feel, and so far, so good. Certainly feels like I'm learning a lot about their interests and whatnot.
As part of our commitment to the goddess, the knights undertake various missions across all of Fodlan. Assisting with the education of young nobles is also a part of our sacred duty.
What has me really surprised, though, is how distinct all...
I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right.
Right, the voice acting. What's surprising, though, is how distinct all of these characters feel from one another. Nobody really feels too samey. The only 2 designs that are kind of similar would be Ferdinand and Sylvain. But the fact that I can remember all of these guys by face and name at this point, I think that's a really good thing, actually. I don't know how they managed to do that. I don't know why these guys seem to stand out so much more to me, but that's really cool. I'm glad that the cast seems to be so strong.
You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you?
Can't say that I have, but who are you looking for?
Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
So somebody that looks like a net is running around here somewhere. Can I find them, or is it fixed? I'm so lost. This expanded map is really quickly becoming one of the most useful features, I have to say. Just knowing who you haven't talked to yet and whatnot.
I hear a member of House Restfeld, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seros. That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
I gotcha. Okay, so maybe the Black Eagles didn't have the most interesting backstory, but Adrestia certainly has my interest for the time being.
There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker.
This really is just like Holy Blood then, because that's how it worked in Fire Emblem 4. There was Major Holy Blood and Minor Holy Blood, and the Minor Holy Blood just, it was basically the same, but with slightly reduced effects.
It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest.
On the other hand, I don't know if these crests do anything to growth rates, because the Holy Blood would jack your growth rates through the roof, dude.
Of course. There are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
I see, so I can definitely see that being a very important part of this plot, without a doubt. Seems like they can do just about anything, really, at least in terms of gameplay, right? They have a large amount of different effects, from what I can see. Be it healing, extra damage, preventing counterattacks, I think one of them was, and that's pretty crazy.
Do bear in mind
Hey, Rip.
that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock.
Make sure you grind your supports, stupid.
Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
I don't know, am I really gonna have to fight literally everybody? Because they were kind of all on par with me, so I can see that being a little bit tricky, no lie. What's up,
The
Dad?
church has changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago.
But why did he leave to begin with? Must have had a good reason.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing.
That's too bad. That's kind of why I came by here. But I mean, of course, it's the beginning of the game. And you just know that Mystery Crest is like the ultimate plot device. It's gotta be. We've got some sort of special crest, I have no doubt. I kind of think that it's probably a crest that can just do all of the different crest's powers, but I don't know that for a fact. It just seemed like it could almost do anything, like it's a wild card almost.
I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple of inches would do. No? Perhaps some blood? A couple of drops on the device.
Alright, never mind, Hanneman. You're kind of weird. Stranger danger. Manuela, though, hey.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Don't worry, though. Should you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation. I will see to you, oh so very, very personally.
In my head, I can see Bela taking a dive on this next fight. That's all I'm saying. He's barely changed.
Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
Eloise brings up a decent point, though. Geralt really doesn't look that old. He certainly doesn't sound that old. So is he supposed to be in, like, his late 30s, early 40s, maybe? I don't know. It's kind of hard to pin down with the anime art style and all that, but... And I can go in. Is it just Tomas?
Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
Check the bookshelves to read all sorts of reference materials. Oh God, really? The Book of Seros, the creation. So, oh my God, they really did. I can just get all this backstory. The creation. In the beginning, amid the great cloudless ocean, Fodlan came to be. At the end of a long journey, the goddess glimpsed that land and there alighted. Upon that sacred ground, she breathed life into the world and created all of the creatures upon it. By the goddess's hand, plants took root, birds took to the sky, and animals roamed the land. Last of all, she created humanity. When the humans wished for power, she granted it. She gifted them with the blessings of the heavens and of the earth. By the way of magical arts, humanity attained great power, yet unaware that great power portends great evil. By the grace of the goddess's divine protection, humanity thrived. Through her blessings, they grew prosperous and their numbers rose. Before long, they became the most powerful creatures in all of Fodlan. All was well until darkness descended from the north, a darkness that devoured the earth, desecrated the heavens, and threw the whole world and its inhabitants into a state of chaos. Maybe it's just because they've been trying to link a lot of the recent Fire Emblem games together, but I'm struggling to think of what that could be. Or maybe this is its own story for all I know. To face this evil force, the goddess created a new well of power. She gifted certain chosen individuals with sacred blood, allowing them to wield mystical weapons that they may prevail against the darkness. These souls, buoyed by their divine gifts, conquered the evil ones and drove them back to the north. They came to be known as heroes. Fire Emblem heroes, if you will. The heroes experienced unnaturally long lives, persisting for hundreds of years. Even after they breathed their last, the power coursing through their blood remained, leaving an indelible mark upon the world. This power passed through bloodlines came to be known as the Crest. The mystical weapons they once wielded are now called heroes' relics, and so the legend of a new age was born. The descendants of the heroes sought their ancestors' power and thusly their blood. In time they amassed crests, relics, land, and wealth, using all to set the land aflame with war. The goddess's power intended to stem the flow of evil became a tool of destruction, all because of the greed of humanity. The goddess, grieved and heartbroken, hid herself in the heavens from whence she came. Ugh.
That's so.
Very interesting. So are all of these separate archives or what? Oh my God, it actually is. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of these right now, but we can at least read the Book of Seros. The Revelation. The goddess is all things. She is heaven above and the land below. She is eternity incarnate. She is the present, the past, and the future. This is pretty intense, man. Her eyes see all. Her ears hear all. Her hands receive all. She who was graced with the holy word of the divine goddess, who bore witness to her magnificence, is the one called Seros. She is the messenger of the heavens, the bridge between the lands above and below, and her blessings shall bring tidings of peace to all. With the goddess's omnipotence and wisdom to guide her, Seros ensures that her will be done. As the goddess's sword, Seros wards away evil. As the goddess's child, Seros makes emperors of mortals. As the goddess's wings, Seros elevates her people. As the goddess's voice, Seros spreads the word of love. She didn't look too loving in that opening cutscene, not from what I remember. That sublime sword is entrusted to you. Those emperors are crowned before you. Those wings clear your path. That voice whispers words of trust. May the blessings of the goddess follow you always. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Especially that second part, though. I almost kind of wonder if that's not some kind of foreshadowing, maybe? Because they said that people who held the major crests seemed to live longer lifespans than usual, and I wonder if that has anything at all to do with Geralt, because they specifically called attention to the fact that he didn't look too old, right? So I wonder if he doesn't have a major crest of some kind, and perhaps he's been endowed with a longer lifespan as a result. And I also kind of think that... Oh shoot, Sothis. Is she supposed to be the goddess or something like that? Because she called herself the beginning, which was awfully close to what the Book of Seros said, so there's got to be a connection there, without a doubt.
Tomas has served as the monastery's librarian for decades. Actually, he was away from Garrigmark for a spell, but he returned to his post last year. There is no one as familiar with the monastery's archives as he is.
That's cool. Even these guys, even the random librarian dude has a backstory. So what was he doing then, I wonder? Why did he leave? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sure all of this stuff is really interesting, but oh my god. I feel like I've wasted at least 45 minutes just not proceeding with the main story at this point. And yeah, I don't think that the library is going anywhere. I didn't see any other people to talk to, I don't think. Nope, looks like Dimitri's the last one. Oh wow, you can actually replay the previous dialogue with voice included. That is so cool. What a neat little thing to include. Like in case you accidentally skip past a line or something. Yeah, that's a nice feature. Oh, here we go. I don't know how I did that, but I think this is the fast travel. Oh, maybe not, but I can actually find people by location like this at the very least. And they'll show me where they are. Okay, that's pretty cool, but I wanted to fast travel. How do I... It said I could, I thought. All right, I guess we're hoofing it. I can't find the option. I know it said that I could, but... Okay, Dimitri.
I hear there will be a mock battle soon. We must not neglect our training. I trust that you will carefully study the strengths and weaknesses of each of your students, that you may provide effective guidance. Regardless of the results, this battle will be a great learning experience. Even so, what is the point of competition if the aim isn't to win?
Dimitri, I like your style, man.
As this is your first time at the monastery, please allow me to show you the ropes.
Let's see, facilities, bulletin boards, and quests, activity points. I think I pretty much have a grasp on the first two, but activity points, tell me.
This probably goes without saying, but no matter which facility you use, it will take up a considerable amount of your time.
Oh, crap.
It's helpful to plan out activities in advance, so that you don't mistakenly squander your time here.
Okay, I see. Yeah, because when I started this day, it didn't say 0. It said, I don't remember exactly how much I started with, but every time I did something major, it decreased, didn't it? It probably started at 3, and then I did all the quests, and now it's 0. I assume. You can explore the monastery as much as you'd like, but certain activities will only be available while you have activity points. When you are done exploring, press the L button to end your free time and proceed to the next week. Okay, and professor level, what is this?
Professors at the Officers Academy are expected to have exceptional leadership skills. Students and teachers alike must devote themselves to their studies and strive to acquire great wisdom, even outside their respective fields.
Your professor level determines your maximum activity points. Raise it by reading books, taking part in activities, and interacting with students. Oh no, I have to read! Back to the library it is, man. Gotta grind up those points.
Teachers of the Officers Academy are free to use the facilities within the monastery.
I can't imagine that these ones are anything too profound, but I might as well, right?
For example, you can dine with others at the dining hall, or partake in one-on-one combat at the training grounds.
Oh, really? Okay, see, maybe I should listen to these. That's not what I would have expected.
You to wander around the monastery and lend an ear to the people living here.
One-on-one combat, like a mini-game or like an actual Fire Emblem map? Because that sounds kind of pointless.
There are bulletin boards in various places around the monastery. Have you seen them, Professor?
Yeah, Fire Emblem not necessarily suited to one-on-one battles, I feel.
There, you can find requests from various sources, as well as information about the market. If you fulfill these requests, you should eventually be able to use even more of the facilities here.
Oh, so I have to do that.
The bulletin board gets updated frequently. You would do well to check it once a month.
Okay, will do, bud. You'll usually want to finish exploring when your activity points run out. Press the L button to do so. Oh, this is my room. I'm like... Oh my god, is this my own personal Hedwig? This is sweet. I just love the aesthetic of this whole game. It just feels so awesome. I mean, I guess I don't have anything else that I can really do, as far as I'm aware. I mean, I could go back to the library and be a nerd. Now, we should probably get on with this story. So let's do this mock battle, dude. It's Ferdinand's birthday. I could buy him flower? Okay, sure, yeah.
Much appreciated.
Happy birthday, dude. Here's some flowers. I don't know if that'd necessarily be his first pick, but... Alright, so we have this mission here. So I just select mission, then I take it. Nothing else really crazy. I can't go exploring or anything like that. I review this month's schedule. Press the A button to review events. I can skip to certain dates if I want to. So I'm guessing that a lot of this exploration stuff is, in fact, optional. At least to a certain degree. It seems like stats are somewhat tied to it. Or at the very least supports. I doubt I have any. Ferdinand, dude, I bought you flowers and you don't even give me the time of day. Some people are just ungrateful. Okay, let me save about 5 times. And I think we are pretty much good to give this a shot, I think. Oh, jeez. I've already burnt an hour on this. Already burnt an hour and I didn't even progress. It's definitely one of those games, man. So, yeah, I think we're definitely sticking with at least an hour per video. There's no way I could... Yeah, this would just take way too long if I didn't. So probably about an hour per video. Rivalry of the Houses, White Clouds, Chapter 1, 3 Houses.
Ah, it's finally time for the mock battle. I'm eager to put my skills to use. And you, Professor?
I feel like chapter probably doesn't mean chapter, though, right? Like, each battle is not a chapter in this game. It's probably a more traditional act structure, I would imagine, because just with the school system, right? It just doesn't seem like it would work in a traditional style, you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it. Hell yeah.
Excellent. I have high expectations for your command. That said, I've no doubt it will take everything we've got to pull a victory.
After all, this is
our
hard mode.
opponents are mighty. That much is certain. But I'm positive we can win.
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No, no worries. We'll just join in now.
I do hope that the other two house leaders are still featured prominently in the story, though, regardless of the route, because I would like to learn about these three more so than anything, really. Besides, more Claude is always a pleasure.
Nice try, Claude. But I do not intend to let slip our strategies, especially when we are up against such strong opponents as you two.
Alright, Beelus, so what's the deal? Okay, I think our plan is gonna be hit them really, really hard. Twice if you can.
Well now, kind words from His Kingliness. If that's the case, we'd better come up with some clever schemes so as not to disappoint. Right, Princess?
Right. No matter the tactics you devise, we will destroy you. The best you can hope for is to learn a thing or two.
Are they ganging up on us? I thought it was a free-for-all.
There's nothing wrong with a friendly rivalry, but let's not get carried away. A rash attitude could be your undoing after all.
Perhaps your time would be better spent preparing instead of worrying about the competition's mindset.
Yeah, Edelgard's definitely got some wit to her, for sure. I feel like everybody picks Edelgard, just by default, though.
Hey now, if you two were getting this fired up before the
Or
battle
so I
even
imagine.
starts, it'll make it that much easier for my class to sweep up a win. So please, carry on.
A good point, Claude. I apologize, that wasn't my intention. At any rate, let's vow to make this a productive battle, shall we?
Alright, you're going down, Edelgard. Don't go too hard on this. I don't intend to lose.
Oh? In that case, I won't hold back.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
She won't hold back. She says, yeah. Tell that to Prologue, Edelgard, missing that thief or whatever.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
No?
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
I don't know. This might be kind of tough, though, depending. Because we're basically on even footing with all these guys. It didn't seem like any house had a specific advantage over the other, except for the fact that Petra is obviously broken. I stand by that 100%. That girl has got to be busted. Magic, battle preparations. Oh, this music's nice. Magic can provide new means of attack and defense to a unit that has the skill and is of appropriate class. Oh, you have to be a specific class to use magic? I see. I was gonna say, it seemed kind of weird that you could just fly and use magic and do all of this stuff at the same time. Oh, I love this drum beat, dude. It's kind of sick. You must equip attack magic in place of a weapon, but you can use assist magic regardless of your other equipment. All magic has limited uses, but these will replenish at the end of a battle. Oh, that's an interesting way to do it. The magic your units gain access to is determined by their skills. Study reason to learn black or dark magic. Develop faith to learn white magic. Makes sense to me. But interesting, that's almost kind of like what Berwick's Saga did, actually, where you would have specific magic that would regenerate its charges as you proceeded through more and more chapters. But it seems like this might be something like that, except it'll recharge after every battle. So you would get like maybe 5 Hellfires per battle or whatever. That's really cool. That makes a lot more sense, actually, than the magic just suddenly running dry or whatever. Not entirely sure how tomes were supposed to work or why they would degrade so quickly, but this seems to make a little bit more sense. Almost kind of like spell charges in a way. Battle preparations. Choose the units to determine whom to send to battle. Are you can equip combat arts? That's not something that's decided on a by-weapon basis? And you can just reclass. Oh! They brought reclassing back. That's good. I like reclassing, actually. Choose the map option to see the area and the placement of your units. Alright, nothing crazy there. Much unlike this. Is this preparations music? Because if so, this is banging, dude. Oh my god, it is. This is the prep music? You're joking. Here is the battlefield. Oh. Oh, this is actually decently large. The first map was pretty small, but this seems to be more standard almost. Okay, this doesn't look easy at all, though. Actually. We just healed up with a hand axe. In fact, I think she's actually better than she starts. Their stats are actually higher than their bases, so like, okay. You just know had I gone with these guys, they wouldn't be half this good. Oh, Dorothea, no, she's right out there in the open. I gotta kill her, though. Only 5. Really? Only the 5. Dude, this preparation music oozes style. Are you kidding me? I don't even want to start the battle. Honestly, I can sit here and listen to this forever. They really did not joke around when it came to this game at all. Oh, here we go. Here's our mage. So she actually has wind, basic wind magic. We can use it up to 6 times, but then she also has an axe to fall back on, I take it. Okay, so I actually don't have any other classes just yet. Okay. Fair enough. I was going to turn everybody into flyers, but I did notice that Ash has curve shot, so we can bring him for sure. I love that 3 range. Mercedes actually has healing spells, so like, I guess I'll bring her. It just seems to make some degree of sense, and you just know that she's the white mage. So if anything, she's the one that learns like the crazy warp rescue type stuff. Surely she's got to be like the Silk, I would assume. And maybe the last one can just be to do, or it could be. I want to use all of them. That is just such a small amount of units. Let's bring Sylvain though. I feel like he's got to be decent, and his personal ability is practical, which I like. But the thing is, I really only have my healer as the only. Yeah, I guess that would be the only person that could really activate that skill. Oh, you get 5 slots and your equipped item. Well, that's a strange change, almost, I would say. Although, yeah, I guess with the magic system, yeah, that would make sense. Okay, so I don't really know what battalions or any of that other stuff is. But let's just give it a try. No, I gotta reform. Hold up. Oh, Sagittarius. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. He should be a magic user, I think. What are these abilities? He has Rally Magic, basically. Crest Scholar. Use Rally to grant +4 magic to an ally. Unsealable Magic. Prevents the unit from being silent. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if we won't be seeing more status effects this time around then. Glad to see it is a 2-on-1, by the way. Oh, Manuela has Nosferatu? Oh, that's not what I thought. And she has Heal and Ward. Great. Oh, she can just do that? You can just use stuff like... Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. They're all commoners, though. I thought they would be, like, pre-promotes or something. Intermediate seal. What's that? Allows unit to take the certification exam for an intermediate class. Oh, it's like a promotion item, I guess. Miasma Delta? Question mark? Geometry. It's been a while. I'm gonna go with Miasma Delta. So can you like level up your spell like a Final Fantasy? Can it be like Miasma Omega version or whatever? That'd be kind of neat. Yeah, and the conditions for this one is gonna be route. Okay, let's just go, man. Victory condition: route the enemy, defeat Delta or Dimitri Falls.
It is about time for the battle to begin. Our victory depends on your leadership. Do not let us down.
You know, based on what Manuela says, I think the victory condition should be Delta falls in battle. Maybe it's just me, I don't know.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other 2 is declared the winner.
Jaral, you weren't even here.
Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Alright. Since this is a practice battle, units who are defeated will not be permanently lost. Well, Geralt, I thought you were going to tell me something. I thought he would be, like, over here in the back or something. That would have been a cool detail. Maybe he is. No. Oh, what? What have I done? What? Oh, this is crazy! You've got to be joking me. The entire map is modeled at the same time. I can just... Yo. What? And the same banging map theme, dude. Alright, take me back to Fire Emblem that I know. I don't think I can control the game like that, but that's so cool. Why did they even include that? Let's see, can I draw these guys? I want to draw them separately, sort of. I don't necessarily want to get bopped by thunder. That seems like that'd be for the worst, to say the least. Now, these guys are not checking each other, so if I moved, like... We can do Ash or we could do... I thought I moved. Yeah, I did. I'll bet that Mercedes has way better res than she does. Attack speed 5. I don't want to get doubled, though, or anything. Attack speed 4. Nah, not likely. Not likely at all. My guys are kind of slow, though. I don't really get the attack speed thing just yet. But I can move Mercedes there, or it probably should be Ash because I've just processed he has a better bow. Yep, I'll take the 14 attack. Thank you. So Ash it is. Should have definitely given Mercedes a different bow. I swear I had another iron. Alright, so cool. So Dimitri can... Yeah, we can do like this. We can do like that, I guess. We don't really have a whole lot of options here. We only have 4 moves. And that's something that I hope gets remedied pretty quickly. I don't want to necessarily be moving across these maps 4 tiles at a time. And also, it's just kind of limiting.
Tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, dear Lorenz.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Dorothea,
Claude knows what's up.
will you head toward the front lines? I wish to draw the enemy toward us.
You got it, 80. Leave it to me.
Ferdinand, Hubert, if the enemy comes, stop them.
You know, maybe your strategies would work better if you didn't announce them to everybody, Edelgard.
Leave it to us. Although I could do this on my own.
Clearly not, or Her Highness would not ask me to watch your back.
I like this little back and forth, though. So here comes Dorothea. She took the bait. Oh, that kind of hurt a little bit. But there, that's what I wanted. Now we should be able to take her out with one of those crazy combat arts. Because Dimitri just straight up gets 8 damage. 8 damage, that's so much. Like, look at that. I can literally kill Lorenz right now just by clicking the Tempest Lance or whatever that was. And he went for Dimitri, not for Belith, and that kind of sucks. I was hoping for a Belith there. I think Belith does more damage, but I'm not 100%, I'll be honest. What I think I can do, though, is probably body bag all of these guys. Because this is not how you strategy. You definitely do not allow the archer to take the front lines. Sorry to say. So how do I set this up for Mercedes? Because you know we're power leveling her, right? Like, that didn't need to be said. Well, sorry, Dorothea. Sorry to do it to you, but you leave me no choice. Let's get her right now. We can just drop her in one hit.
My. The new professor seems very capable.
Yeah, don't you forget it.
That is that.
That is that, he says. I would have liked to put somebody next to him just for that crazy experience bonus, but I don't know how. I don't know how that would have happened, basically. But I do know that if I hit this guy with a Tempest Lance, even Mercedes can kill him. Because I just now fully processed that he has all of... God damn it, Sylvain.
Oh, unthinkable.
It begins. I just said that was for Mercedes. And I'm so sure that she cannot kill Ignatz even if I go for a Tempest Lance. There's no way. Oh, she does. She does. She does exactly 4 damage, so... I feel like Dimitri's going to be breaking a lot of lances on me, because, like... Yeah, Tempest Lance is amazing, but it also costs 5 uses. Please stop. Oh, I thought he procced some kind of crest or something. I thought he was going to rob Mercedes, basically. So what we can do is actually kill this guy. 94% of the time, anyways. Goodbye.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
Always train the healer. Always train the healer. Oh yeah, I've just realized she doesn't have that crazy gain bonus experience for no reason thing, though. So yeah, I guess I'll just heal up Ash then in that case. There shouldn't be anybody else in range, so it's whatever, really.
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
What is he doing? Was he just... What happened? What does this mean? Was he like idle before, but now he's aggroed because I beat his classmates or something, or what? And yeah, I don't think I'll be going through the wall, if you don't mind. Yeah, that seems like a bad idea. So I will instead go up and around to the left. It just seems faster that way. Now, I didn't necessarily want Ash on the front lines, but here we are. So who here has bad res? Bad res, good res, terrible res, decent res, and no res. Okay, so we probably don't want Sylvain in range for any reason at all, but provided that we don't get too ahead of ourselves here, we should be fine. Actually, let me do the unthinkable here, because there's been a lot of symbols and things of that nature that have been appearing over enemy units, and I'm not sure what they're supposed to mean. It's not a status effect, is it? That's poison. Oh, that just means that I have him. Okay, that just means that I have him highlighted. I gotcha. Okay. I like that it keeps track of that, though. You. Actually, I don't see why I can't make an effort to try to pull both groups to me at the same time, right? Seems like that might be the way to go here. Do I get experience for healing, do you think? Or just for battles? Nope, I get it for healing. Cool. So leveling her up shouldn't be too bad, really. Yeah, and again, we can't really do a whole lot right here. We can only move 4 at a time, so it's not like there's anything truly complex going on. Which I guess is good. It's a good way to lean newer people into the systems for Fire Emblem,
really gonna fight 2 houses at once? An impressive display of confidence.
He's actually calling me on that, isn't he? Because I'm deliberately...
Do not let up.
Or would he just always say that? Because, yeah, I am actually deliberately trying to fight them both. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but we're going to find out. So here comes Edelgard and Claude, yeah. That's good. I kind of want to have the section in between those 2 trees as sort of the center of attention here. Because I feel like we can have good angles on both teams, if that makes sense. So over by where Dimitri is, sort of. But I guess I might have to go back to the right-hand side, it looks like. But we did manage to aggro the rest of the Golden Deer, which is what we want. Or maybe that's just because I didn't... Oh, okay, I see. Because I could have... This is a wall. I got you. So I could have broken this down, fought Claude and Hilda, who can both hit me over the wall, by the way, so I don't know why I would do that. Come on, game.
Carefully.
Okay, what kind of ranges do these 2 have? And these are trees, so I may have made a dire mistake here, no lie. Yeah, Belith is fine. I'm taking 0 right here. I'm taking 0 right here, there's just no... So we can take out Huber with Belith.
The new professor is rather strong. I suppose I'll have to call it a day.
Should I have held back?
No, you're fine, Belith. Oh, if anything, though, I should have definitely moved somebody next to him first, but... Oh, hello, these are trees. So maybe this is the way we want to do this. Yeah, okay, so Sylvain actually can take both of those guys out with a follow-up Tempest Lance, so we can have him back up Belith. Dimitri... I'm fairly confident that he'll get rocked by a Sagittae, though. That's got to do 15, was that? Yeah, he'll take 15 whole damage from that, so there's no way we can allow that. So it seems like we have to really consider our enemy phases more than anything else. So if that's going to be the case, yeah, so we can move Ash in a little bit. Now, Mercedes should just be able to run through those forests and heal anybody that needs it, and or finish off somebody who is weakened, but I'm pretty sure that, well, she might end up doing that. It really just depends. I think they have too much defense for her, though, honestly, because they've got a solid 7. Yeah, I should have taken, and I could have just then taken the Iron Bow from Ash, because he... Oh, did I not give him the axe? I swear I did. Well, I meant to give him an Iron Axe, because he can use them. Oh, I gave it to... Yeah, that's right, I gave it to Sylvain, but Tempest Lance is just so good that I can't really see where Smash is even competitive with that.
There can be no victory unless I defeat you. So be it.
I mean, it's crazy. Plus 8 damage just for free. And now this looks scary. Mostly because Edelgard actually made her mark. Wait. Did that say more than 100 experience to go?
We must all do our part.
Is that what I just saw? I think it actually is. That's not... I wonder why. Yeah, sure enough, I have 103 experience to go, actually. Alright. That's a strange thing to change, I won't lie. And these three are just giving me all kinds of hell right now.
I'll give it my all.
But that's fine, it's whatever. So Sylvain can actually just drop Ferdinand or Edelgard. Because he has 23 might, right? So that should be enough damage on either of them. Oh, if I was good at math, I would realize it's actually just enough to kill Ferdinand. But that's fine. Because I healed, so that means that a Wrath Strike should be viable here. No. Or yes, actually. So I can kill Edelgard with Belith, but I'd rather not. And once again, the music continues throughout, through the map after fighting an important character. So I'm guessing that this is yet another boss theme. That's really cool. You do no damage percentage. Alright, looks like I don't really have much of a choice. I'm gonna body you with the Tempest Lance because this does 1,000,000. 8 free damage. Well, I say free. It costs 5 uses just to do this. But it's every bit worth it, I think. I can't imagine.
How did I fail? I must need to train harder.
Yeah, I can't imagine that iron weapons are that expensive. So I think that this is a worthwhile idea. We drop you now. Yeah, pulling these guys didn't actually go nearly as well as I was hoping. I guess Ash can at the very least counter, but I'm actually way the hell out of position. Alright, so this is pretty much a spectacular failure on that whole pulling the enemies thing, but we can bring back Belith.
Well done.
Oh, she had a crest as well. Now, what did that do? What did that do? Occasionally conserves uses of recovery magic. Oh, so that didn't cost me anything, basically. Okay, that's alright. We actually are going to leave Ash right there because he can at least retaliate on Claude, whereas nobody else can. Dimitri can run through and probably skewer him. Granted, it's going to cost a lot of my weapon to do it, but I don't really see the downside. I guess we do have to Rat Strike, but that's fine. I assume. I pray. We can get this bonus experience too because of Mercedes. And we're going to heal all the way back. See, I really feel like that Mystery Crest has to...
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
It's got to be like an amalgamation of basically every other crest, though, I think. That would just make the most sense. Or at least a select few, if nothing else. Let's see, I don't really need to heal you up, bud, so you can just chill. Yeah, you can just chill right there. Let's see if they take the bait. Yep, they sure do. Now, Ash actually doesn't get doubled by this guy, assuming it's 4. Because there's only a difference of 3 in attack speed here. So yeah, we don't get doubled, at the very least. Not really the greatest amount of damage, but it's something. And Belith is way out of line. These guys are all rangers too, so that's like extra fun. Hey, sorry, Claude, sorry to do it to you, man.
Priestliness, you got a thing for Edelgard, right? Come on, fess up, you'll feel better.
Ah, sneaky. Yeah.
There's no time for idle banter. Your defenses are wide open.
He's trying to throw me off my game, man. I can see it.
That didn't get to him, huh? What a shame. I'll find a better way to ruffle him up next time.
Yeah, maybe next time don't let the Lance user run up on you, bud. Is that a crit? Oh! Oh my god, was that his crest? It said it did extra damage, but that was literally double damage. Are you kidding me? He can just double his damage.
I hate losing. I guess I'll just have to settle for cheering the others on.
Yeah, better luck next time, kid. Wait, really? Oh! Oh my god, it doubled his... Occasionally doubles attack and weapon uses as well. So I just lost 10 swings. Dude, he died anyways. What are you doing? Jesus Christ, Dimitri. Okay. I thought that seemed a little bit crazy for it to just double your damage, quite literally, but it seems a little bit fairer, I suppose. Now, there's no way Dimitri dies in this scenario. These guys are all somewhat frail, I would say. Don't necessarily... Actually, it wouldn't be the end of the world, would it? So I'll let... Yeah, I'll allow them to attack Mercedes, I guess. Do I want to pull Manuela, though? Because that could be... That would be bad, wouldn't it? I assume. We don't want to be in her range. You know what? Let's make some big boy plays. We will. We'll draw all of them. We have to assert our dominance here somehow.
Thank you.
So let's get everybody's attention. I could have... How many times could I have given Mercedes a better weapon by now? Like... only every single turn. But I don't really want to leave Dimitri out here by himself either, and if I was gonna... Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll give Hilda the forest. We'll give her the forest. I don't really want to do it, but... depending on how these guys move, we should be able to kill the majority of them right here. Oh, she actually changed it up. Yeah, she changed it up after I took the forest, and she chose to attack Dimitri instead. Interesting. And by interesting, I mean god-awful for me. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Easiest dodge of my life. I didn't fully process that Hanuman could actually just run over to that area on the left. I didn't realize that those were traversable terrain tiles. Oh, wow. You actually get experience based on the damage you do, don't you? Because I just got all of 3 for that. Yeah. Real nice one there. Out of curiosity, since I didn't even... Yes, I can. Okay, so that's how that goes. You hold on to that for me, Mercedes, and that looks like a kill. Although Manuela does have Nosferatu I've just processed. Stop.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
Some of these battles, I don't know. I feel like the crest thing is a little bit random, to be honest. Seems like almost anything could happen anytime you get into a fight. Oh, me too. Strength and speed in the same level up, my dude.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
Yeah, Belith is way out of line here. I do have a vulnerary on Dimitri, so it's not like he was gonna suddenly die here just from Hanuman hitting him or whatever, but I probably would have had to use Mercedes for that. As opposed to now, I can do, like, no damage to Hilda, because she's very weak. 18 minus... So I'll take 12 and 9. Actually, Ash doesn't die. So if I move Ash here, I can actually attack Hilda for some kind of chip. It's not a whole lot, honestly, but it's something. And if these guys want to attack Ash, I can force them to do it at range, basically. So this seems like a decent enough spot for this kid. And he's actually all right. I thought it'd be worse than this, I won't lie. Moving in with Dimitri makes very little sense unless I can actually... Oh my god, I can, but I can't go first. That's the thing. Because if anything, I would like to give it to Hilda. Or to Mercedes, I mean, but I will die. Hanuman will kill me on the spot if I even try that. So I guess we're going to give it to Dimitri. Mercedes had a lot of resistance, so there's no possible way. Yeah, she'll only take about 9, I do believe. So we can attack Hilda with you. For no experience, really. But that does mean that Dimitri can at least score the KO. So we're getting something out of this move. Just not as much as I would like. And of course, if I had gotten hit, I would be using a vulnerary instead. But I didn't, so not gonna happen.
Ouch! Was that really necessary?
I must stay focused.
Not bad. I feel like Dimitri's probably the best of the lords, though. At least statistically and class-wise. He's a Lance Lord. We haven't seen that since ever, really, so that's kind of neat to see that return. I don't see myself using Claude too much on this turn, though. It doesn't seem very safe. So can I have Mercedes go at this guy with the axe? I actually can. Oh my god. This is amazing. So really, anybody can do anything. Belith doubles Hanuman. 7 attack speed, 1 attack speed, 1 attack speed. So everybody I have basically clowns him. Well, if this weighs 5 and the axe weighs how much? 7. So if I lost 2 speed, I would still double him, I think. Unless it's 5. Does it say? Oh, it does. The unit will attack twice if its attack speed is at least 4 or more, so I can't do some, like, shenanigans here. And give it to my favorite. Alright, well, that's really boring. I guess I'll just heal instead. And if I was gonna heal, let's heal Dimitri, right? Did he? No, he took 14. So yeah, I'll heal Dimitri. He can get some chip experience, and then I guess Belith can just murder this guy. Not quite a level up on this battle, but that's a good start, I guess. I'll move Ash in just for the simple fact that will activate Belith's ability. And basically, yeah, I just want to milk this guy for as much crap as possible, so we'll attack with Dimitri. We'll attack with Ash. This guy can't hit the broadside of a barn. I kind of feel bad for the old dude. Oh no, he does have his monocle. I was gonna say, no wonder. But it's there. It's just kind of hard to see, I suppose. I'll go ahead and take this. Maybe get some support points while we're at it. Knock him down to 5 and then blow him away with Melee. I actually like all of these characters. I think everybody kind of pulled their weight in this fight. I feel like you could probably do a little bit better, but...
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is... well, I was as good as useless.
Oh, don't feel too bad. I did play New Mystery of the Emblem, and that game was woo!
Each battle, a chance to grow.
I'll take that level up, though. All the way to 4 already? Yeah, this is kind of getting out of control.
Such power dwells within.
I'm level 4 with 16 strength and 10 speed. That feels like an awful lot. There's that intermediate seal.
That's that. The winner of this mock battle is...
me!
The Blue Lion House.
10 points to the Blue Lions!
This victory is the result of everyone's hard work. Thank you, my friends. You did well.
That wasn't too bad. A little bit long, though. I hope that we get to use more characters in the future. You know. Thanks to the efforts of Deltray, all of your allies' motivation increased. Hey, not bad. But yeah, a roster of only 5 for the... what is essentially the first real fight of the game is a little bit low. Definitely a little bit low. Hella fun, though. I liked that map, actually.
Professor, I've been looking for you.
Not too complicated or anything, but a nice little exercise, you know what I mean? Just to get the old Fire Emblem juices a-flowing.
I was hoping we could all share a meal together. It could serve as both a victory celebration and a post-battle analysis.
Yeah, let's do it, dude. I'm invited? What, you guys actually like me? A victory celebration? What? I have friends?
Of course. Why wouldn't you be?
Come now, Professor. We can't very well celebrate without the key to our victory present.
He's right. He really is. We were only able to win because we had your help, Professor.
We, Annette? Weren't you on the bench?
Compared with that boar who knows nothing save frontal attacks, your tactics were nearly decent.
Okay, Felix. That's why I leveled up twice, right? Because I'm only decent.
Felix, you really ought to stop picking fights with His Highness.
Don't worry, Ingrid. I encourage all to speak freely. And I must agree that the Professor's tactics were truly extraordinary. I have much to learn.
Oh, sure. But today was exhausting. I'm so hungry I can barely stand.
To be honest, so am I. Let's head to the dining hall.
I think I'm gonna make Mercedes use axes. Just for the sheer hilarity of it.
Sorry to intrude, but you don't look too happy for someone who just won.
God, that is just so cool. So everybody can do everything. I didn't really get to show that off, really, but... or maybe she can't and it just doesn't show... No, but then I had the battle forecast, so... it must be that everybody can use everything. What? So how do classes work then? Are they just... maybe it's just... oh, you know what? Yeah, there was that whole skills menu, right? So classes might not be weapons then in this case, but rather like skill sets, essentially. Certainly adds a new twist to the whole formula, I have to say that. Is that so? No, I always look like this.
Well, I understand how hard it can be to accept joy sometimes. I'm sorry for prying. I know we only just met, so this may be difficult for you, but I'd love nothing more than to share our happiness with you. Joy can be so fleeting, after all. We're all in this together, so I hope you will consent. I'm sure the rest of the class feels the very same. Well, come along, Professor. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Yeah, we didn't do too bad. Not too bad at all. So I wonder what's next then.
Your work with
Are we
the
gonna actually
students was
teach?
remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
Why? It's a battle! I did not really. They all seem kind of like jerks, especially that Linhardt.
Oh, well, you have only just met them, so I suppose that should come as no surprise.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon.
Ah, of course, the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. How could I
You are
forget?
expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
So are we facing like a rival academy, or is it gonna be like another scrimmage type deal?
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
More bandits? What's a bandit?
Those affiliated with Garreg Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission.
Okay.
You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I'm sorry, Sedeth, what'd you say? Oh, god damn it!
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Interesting. So we're kind of like we're kind of like guardians of the land almost. Then in that case, we get back to the people basically. So that's kind of nice, I guess. So, well, I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? We're knights in training, or rulers in training in the case of Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude. But you get my point. It's nice to see that that's not just for flavor, though. We actually do go out and do that as part of our studies, essentially.
Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct?
I don't know, Sothis. And yet again, we get another crazy track here, but I gotta say, I love the look on Bila's face right here. That is the face of a man who just realized that he is definitely stuck with this girl inside of his head. Seriously, it just screams, oh man, where's the off switch on this thing?
Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
So clearly they're connected, but why? Right. I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Whatever shall I do with you? I am alive within the confines of your heart. I am unknown to all but you. But through your eyes and ears, I see and hear.
Oh.
Just listen to your heart, as you are doing now, and we may speak like this.
Is this the goddess? Is this where she ended up? Like, she just went to sleep? So she's somehow connected to Belith, but, like, quite literally, she's, like, her spirit or her essence is inside of him, I guess? Or does she actually exist in a physical form somewhere in the world?
That is all that I know.
Right, I'm with Belith. You sound... This is a little bit much for me.
All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible.
What?
No one said anything about the Knights of damned Seros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial.
Who the hell is this guy?
I hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Well, that was foreboding, was it not? I thought we took that guy out, though. But, because I don't want to have another 20,000 hour part, we are going to end it here. So, we got our mock battle in, and of course we took the gold. We already knew that was going to happen, though. Now I'm really interested, though, because that is one hell of a cliffhanger, don't you think? So, the plot thickens, really. It seems like that attack at the beginning of the game by those bandits is, in fact, a coordinated assault of some kind. But to what end and why? You know what I mean? Like, why cause this kind of disturbance? What's to gain? And who would want this kind of thing? Like, who would... Man, I feel like this game just presents more questions than answers sometimes, but All that said, thank you for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like rating. Helps me out. Let me know your thoughts as well. And I will catch you guys on the next one. It's going to be so hard not to play this in my free time, guys. See you then. Peace.